What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JBsports, back again with another one. On the heels of another mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas. You know, I was on the phone yesterday with one of my homeboys I went to TSU with, went to college with, and I didn't know what was going on, man. We talking about the NBA playoffs, you know, just catching up, talking, conversating. And he was telling me about it. You know, he was watching it live on CNN, I believe. And he was telling me about what was going on. I was like, what? Another massacre. Another shooting, mass shooting. You know, we just got through we just got through going through what happened up in Buffalo, New York, when a white nationalist, a white supremacist, went in there and killed, I think it was over 10 black people. And the majority of them, all but one, I believe, were the elderly. That was a sad, sad situation, sad state of affairs. And here what happened yesterday up in Uvalde, Texas, when an 18-year-old Latino loner who was a school dropout, night manager at Wendy's, a guy that had a troubled youth as his mother was a drug user. He was staying with his grandmother, and he was a guy, according to his friends and people that knew him, was a loner, a guy that stayed to himself, got into an altercation with his grandmother. Grandmother said, you need to finish school, you need to get a diploma. They got into a heated argument. He shot her and then jumped in his car and went to Robb Elementary and killed 19 individuals. Majority of them were children, 10 years or younger. I believe it was 19 children, 2 adults. Sad, sad situation. And I just got through getting off of CNN.com. And I heard Senator Ted Cruz, who's from my Texas, the great state of Texas. And he basically started, you know, the old Republican playbook, talking about, well, the Democrats trying to politicize this restricting gun laws is not going to do anything to stop these type of situations from happening. How do you know that, Ted Cruz? You just do your part. Why does this not happen in Israel? Why does this not happen in Japan? Why does this not happen in China? Why does this not happen in any country in Europe? Why does this not happen in Asian countries? Why does this not happen anywhere across the world except the United States? That's because they have strict gun laws. An 18-year-old loner who is not even old enough to drink is not able to go into a gun shop and purchase 2 semi-automatic deadly weapons. They're not able to do that in other countries but the United States of America. Ted Cruz, and I'm here to tell Ted Cruz this: stop being a coward to the NRA. That's what you is. You're a coward to the NRA. The NRA is having a convention, I think, this Friday. And guess who's going to be one of the speakers at the NRA convention? Senator Ted Cruz and Governor Greg Abbott. Greg Abbott has just got through, not too long ago, signing a more lenient gun law, which allows people, residents of the great state of Texas, to have open carry with guns, to have guns on their persons. This is the wild, wild west what's going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's a sad, sad situation. And I salute Steve Kerr, the head coach of the Golden State Warriors. But before the Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals, he says enough is enough. There's 50 senators holding this country hostage, refuse to even put up the vote for universal gun restriction, universal background check. Don't even want to put it up for vote. And he also made a great comment when he said that 90% of U.S. citizens, 90% of Americans support universal background check. So why is the people supported? Why are the people that we put in this position, that got put in the position by the people, not implementing universal background check. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the reason why these corrupt senators are not even putting up the vote because they're in bed with the NRA. And a lot of people that put them in that position, that voted for them, you know, the people that voted for them, they are law-abiding, Second Amendment, gun-carrying, gun-supporting people. And they don't want to go against those people that put them in that office. And if they vote against that, or come out and speak against that, they're subject to be challenged and possibly defeated in their next election when they're trying to seek re-election. That's a damn shame, everybody. It's a sad, sad state of affairs. Sometimes you got to choose morals, choose principle over your own self-interest. And time again, and particularly the Republican Party and the Republican senators have chose party over what's right. Just look at what they turned a blind eye to all the stuff that Donald Trump did the 4 years he was here. They choose self-interest, party, over what's right. It's a sad, sad, sad state of affairs. So hopefully Joe Biden will use the bullet pulpit of the presidency to convince the Democrats. And all they got to do is get, 51 people in the Senate to vote for a universal background check. So that let me know that you got a couple of Democrats that are what you call moderate Democrats. So they worried about, losing their job. They don't want to support universal background check, but they got to choose principle, what's right over self-interest. And those people need to do what's right and vote for universal background. That's just one step in many steps that need to happen. But do your part. Quit saying what you think that ain't gonna make no difference. It's easy to say, oh, they ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna make no difference. I ain't gonna vote for that. So it's kind of almost to be a self-preservation, a self-fulfilling prophecy. Saying that, okay, well, that ain't gonna do nothing, so why should I support that? I always want to fall back on the mental illness. They have mental illness everywhere. But again, they don't have these type of mass shootings in these other countries. So it's not mental illness. It's the ability for people to get dangerous semi-automatic weapons and have to do very little to get those weapons. Have to jump through very little hoops to get those weapons. And that's a damn shame. Congress needs to act now, man. Everybody's tired of seeing these massacres happen. And they happen too frequent and too often. Let me know your thoughts about what you feel needs to get done. You believe in universal background check, or you think that's just not something that you'll be willing to support? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts about the statement Ted Cruz made. Let me know your thoughts about the comments Warriors head coach Steve Kerr made, which I support. Let me know your thoughts about what Greg Abbott and a lot of these other governors that are doing in these conservative states that have got the backing of the NRA. They're turning a blind eye, looking the other way when these massacres continue to happen. Let me know your thoughts. Follow me on Twitter, JBsports 3303. Like, share, and subscribe to JB Sports. The man, the myth, the legend. And I holla.